I'm here right now with Dr. Joe Rubino. This guy is absolutely amazing. He just got done filming another movie in San Diego. I'm here on the red carpet premiere of Don Boyer and Melinda Boyer's new movie, The Journey, with people like Bob Proctor, Brian Tracy, and none other than Dr. Joe Rubino. Doc, tell us a little bit about yourself. How did you get this ball rolling to just start accomplishing all the things you've accomplished?
Well, I had to reinvent myself. I was a very resigned and introverted dentist for about 16 years. And when I decided that the things that I made up about myself didn't serve me any longer, I decided to focus on contributing to others instead of looking good and being liked and all the petty concerns that many of us, unfortunately, are stopped by in life. And so I decided to be coached and learn to coach, and have been now a life optimization and self-esteem elevation coach for 20 years.
That's so cool. Now, I know in the movie you share some amazing, mind-blowing wisdom to really help people take it to the next level. You say that you're an optimization coach. What is that, and what kind of practical advice could you give today?
Well, we all make things up about ourselves to keep us struggling and suffering and playing small in life. And so my job is to support people identify their most important values and to see where they're not living in their potential, to identify their most important gifts so that they can actually share those gifts with others, to actually declare a life purpose and declare the qualities that they'll be known for in life, as opposed to living small because they made something up about themselves that, like I did. I had made up that I couldn't speak. I didn't know that I could write. I didn't know that I could lead 3 people in silent prayer initially. And when I decided that I made that up, I decided that it didn't serve me any longer, and I could actually inspire other people to live their best lives.
That's awesome. I have to give you 2 thumbs up on that. That is so huge. Now, I know in the movie it's a journey where someone is down and out. They're looking to find their passion, to find their purpose in life, and they're guided by someone that comes down and really helps them along that path. Now, Doc, let me ask you this: when someone is just down and out, and they've hit the wall and they're going bankrupt, they may be in relationship troubles, they might be out of a job. How does someone who thinks that they can't even look up, how can they get up?
Well, even though it might be difficult to realize, it's all good and it's all there for our lessons and our edification. So when someone reaches that rock bottom position, we have to ask ourselves, who am I being that I'm attracting this into my life? Because it just doesn't happen accidentally. We bring it about through our energy, through our beliefs, through our habits, through our mindset, and we can bring about the exact opposite. We can attract abundance, we can attract rich relationships, we can attract happiness and fulfillment just by being differently. So personal development is the answer. We can actually put ourselves in development and have life train us so that we can actually now embrace the problems that come about and say, okay, so here's a problem with finances, for example. Who am I being that I'm not wealthy, that I'm not popular, that I'm not abundant? And how can I create rich value for others so that I can attract the energy, which money is, in order to contribute to others? So we always have the ability to reinvent ourselves, to be our best, to live our best lives, to live out of contribution to other people, and that's how we start to shift ourselves. When we take the focus off of who we're being, and we start to look at, okay, how can I be of service in some way to other people? Life shifts, and the whole process of being in development takes it away from victimhood. We no longer are a victim of circumstances, but we now get to be proactive, we get to be responsible, we get to manage our emotional states, we get to not live out of anger or sadness or fear that runs our lives, we get to live in choice. And we manage it moment by moment, and we look at every opportunity, every challenge as an opportunity to grow.
That's amazing. You heard it here from Dr. Joe himself. If you want to change, if you want to step it up a notch, start taking cause for your own life. You can give new meaning to your life, and you can do it today. Doc, thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Seeing
Great to see you again.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Great.
Appreciate it.